The home-based program is focused primarily on the use of the VX1 energy catalyst in addressing issues of bioelectric depletion. The success of the antitoxin is heavily contingent on strict dietary protocols, oxy-vibrational saturation, and through preliminary decontamination of the body and adjustment of the general body chemistry. The steps of the home program are outlined as follows. Step 1. Complete member documentation located on the docs page of the go2delta.com website. Documents should be executed, scanned, and emailed to a specified email address provided by Delta administration. Step 2. Once membership is approved, members should immediately log into their back office to view instructions from the administrator. Every moment is critical, and members should be expeditious in adhering to the administrator's instructions. The back office video outlining the functions and purpose of the back office database can be viewed at the on-site or at-home links of the Go2Delta website. Step 3. After receiving the member startup package, the member will begin the following. Number 1, detoxification. Number 2, intestinal cleansing. Number 3, oxy-vibrational saturation. And number 4, pre-VX1 administration diet. Again, we emphasize the fact that detoxification, dietary protocols, and the like are for ensuring that the body's chemistry does not destroy the VX1 energy catalyst, which again is a highly unstable energy compound. By themselves, these detox strategies are entirely insufficient for dealing with critical issues of bioelectric depletion. But without them, the VX1 energy catalyst is entirely compromised. So the importance of achieving the ideal multi-system environment cannot be overlooked. Members undergoing toxic-based therapies should require as much as 1 month, or may require as much as 1 month of pre-cleansing. Some may only require a week. And this is determined by Delta administration on an individual by individual basis. So let's take a look at this 4-step process. Number 1, we have general detoxification. The general approach to detoxification includes cleansing of the kidney, the liver, the cardiovascular and circulatory systems, and this is accomplished primarily through raw food derivatives, vitamin and herbal supplements, liquid supplements, exercise, massage, and even induced sweating in a low heat infrared portable sauna that we actually provide for our members that are part of the home program. Second, and we really can't overemphasize this enough, is intestinal cleansing. Intestinal cleansing is fundamental to the success of the home program. The sustainability of the energy catalyst and the effect of that energy catalyst as a function of cascading or geometrically progressing through the system of the body really relies heavily upon a biochemically healthy colon. And we achieve this through the use of specialized supplements. This is one method for preparing the colon and the system in general for the VX1 administration. Powdered or liquid supplements, and these are usually made up of herbs and nutrients and the like. Super fiber cleansing through the use of bulking agents would fit into this category. This could include bentonite colloid clay, ozonated magnesium oxide, among other things. Daily enemas is another area under the intestinal cleansing. Oxygenated enemas. This is using oxygenated water to remove toxins and waste products, cleaning out this attached fecal matter from the colon and the lower intestines. There is a focus on colonics, or what we'd refer to as hydrotherapy. This deals with the removal or the neutralization of general toxins. In simple terms, it's a high-class enema done by a professional. Okay. Besides toxins, colon cleansing rids the colon of wastes, congestion, excess mucus, and fat that can be trapped inside the intestinal walls for years. In colon hydrotherapy, a tube filled with filtered lukewarm water is inserted through the anus into the colon. Toxins with debris and mucus which have built up for years are flushed out of the colon. So the primary focus of colon cleansing in general is to remove interfering toxins in negative oscillatory constituents. The colon can be the breeding ground for numerous parasites, which often lay eggs in the colon, and this simply weakens the effect and the efficacy of the VX1 energy catalyst. Probiotics is an area that becomes relatively important during the intestinal cleansing period. You have to have proper digestion and a healthy colon, and part of it, maintaining that balance, is to ensure that the intestinal flora is intact. And so, as part of maintaining your digestive system's general function, there is a focus on probiotics during this period. So we've discussed detoxification and intestinal cleansing as part of the home program. So thirdly, let's discuss oxy-vibrational saturation. The saturation of the body with both molecular and activated oxygen is critical for the geometric progression of the energy catalyst. If the system is lacking oxygen at the moment of administration of the VX1, then the progression of the catalyst is stifled. Every member is equipped with a molecular oxygen generator for the purpose of increasing tissue oxygenation. These generators are used to oxygenate water for distilled water intake, oxy-saturation of magnesium oxide, inhalation of long-chain oxonides, and transcutaneous insufflation. Finally, we have the pre-VX1 administration diet, and this is really should be viewed as an organic foods only type of diet. And so when we think about organic foods, it's important to define that. Organic foods are foods that are produced using methods that do not involve modern synthetic inputs, such as synthetic pesticides and chemical fertilizers, that do not contain genetically modified organisms and are not processed using irradiation, industrial solvents, or chemical food additives. And it's important because if we're going to eat raw foods, we certainly don't want to intake constituents that are going to interfere with the effectiveness of the VX1. And some of those molecular structures certainly will do that if the food class is not organic. The member will be provided with a very specific dietary protocol, and this protocol may change from day to day. Generally, this could be viewed as a raw food diet, a fiber-based diet with a real emphasis on raw juicing of specific fruits and vegetables, and the general consumption of approved foods. And that can be viewed in the back office, and it's important to really adhere to that dietary protocol. Members will be provided with specific liquid consumption parameters as well for daily liquid intake. Members will be provided a detailed list of approved foods and also a list of unapproved foods, both of which are critical to understand. After the preliminary phase, this dietary phase, this cleansing phase lasting from 1 week to 4 weeks, will begin the preparation and administration of the energy catalyst. The preparation of the catalyst is performed in Delta's lab under very strict conditions. The member or member's coach, and this is going to be generally a family member, maybe a close friend, will be trained on the simple dilution and the immediate administration of the catalyst for the member. The administration of the catalyst is preceded by a 24-hour period of caloric reduction and a 24-hour period of distilled water fasting. As outlined on the website, the following reactions may accompany the member's restoration to a state of well-being: tightening and contraction of the sphincter muscles, a move in the direction of normalization of body weight, some swelling of the extremities may occur, tenderness in the kidneys, diminished pain, chills, fever, general achiness, normalized pulse and blood pressure, nausea, normalized skin tone, rash or itchiness, increased blood proteins. Members are required to strictly report reactions through the use of the back office database. Continual monitoring of the positive and negative phases of the cycles, as outlined on the site, are an ongoing focus of Delta administration in coordination with the member. The home-based program, depending on the member's needs, which includes a determination about the need for re-administration of the VX1, could last for as long as 1 year. During this period, though the diet will have a great deal more flexibility, the member will still need to adhere to strict guidelines while traveling on this road, this path that ultimately is intended to bring the member to a state of oscillatory equilibrium. This concludes our very brief overview of the home-based program. Thank you.